Okay guys, this is going to be video number 2 for our CBA second 6-week study guide. We're looking at the second page. The first question is, while hiking, Ellie went up 900 feet. If Ellie started at 200 feet below sea level, which integer represents her elevation now? Well, the first thing that we need to know is that she started at 200 feet below sea level, which is a negative number, so that would be negative 200. If she went up 900 feet, we're going to add 900 to our negative 200. Remember our integer rules for adding. When the signs are different, we subtract and keep the sign of the bigger absolute value. 900 minus 200 is 700. 900 has the larger absolute value, which means our answer is going to stay positive, which means B is our answer. The next question talks about a game show. It says that during a game show, Owen lost 200 points in one round. Then in round 2, he gained 500 points. And during round 3, he lost 300 points. What is his total score for the final round? Well, Owen started out losing 200 points, which means it's negative 200. In round 2, he gained 500, which means we add 500 to the 200. But then during round 3, he lost another 300 points. We want to know what is his total score going into the final round. I'm sorry, that should be a 3 and not a 5. It's okay. But here we go. Well, guys, I already noticed that I have negative 200 plus 500. We're going to start just with that. I want you to focus on just this part right now. When we're adding integers, when the signs are different, we subtract and keep the sign of the bigger absolute value. 500 minus 200 is 300. The 500 is the bigger absolute value, so my answer stays positive. And now I'm going to subtract 300. 300 minus 300 is 0. So he has 0 points going into the final round. Our last question on this page has been the question that I've gotten the most questions about so far. It says the shaded area on the grid represents a part of a rectangular wall that was painted. Each small square on the line on the wall has the same dimensions. What percentage of the wall is painted? Well, guys, how do we find the percent of a number? We do part over whole equals percent over 100. How many total squares are there? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 rows of 5 means that there are 40 total squares. So when I look at my part whole percent 100, I know that 40 is going to go on the bottom left. 100 stays the same. Now, they're asking for the percent, which means that's where our question mark is going to go. So we need to find our part. How many shaded squares do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we are trying to solve for 24 over 40 equals question mark over 100. So now we're going to cross multiply and divide. We get 40 times the question mark is equal to 24 times 100. When I multiply 24 times 100, I get 2400. So now I need to divide each side by 40. So 2400 divided by 40. 40 goes into 24 0 times. 40 goes into 240 6 times, which would be 240, and I'm 0. And I get, when I subtract, I get 0. I'm not done. I need to bring down my extra 0. 40 goes into 0 0 times 40 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. So my answer is 60%. I hope this helps out, and stay tuned for video number 3.